Madimeka la pere le amola nana la rona la mafumahadi eleng the ladies club mona kaneleng ya bobedi se re kene kgweding ya mafello ya selemo sena mme re tshepa hore e ne le selemo se monate moemotle nna lebitso la ka ke Lebo Motswedi.
My name is Belen Kedley. Good morning to you and welcome to the show. There's so much to look forward to on our program today. We'll be joined by sensational middle distance runner Kesa Molotsane. She's in studio. We're going to be chatting all about the exciting Mzansi running scene. And also, it's the end of the year. It's upon us and it's time to spread that holiday cheer. You're welcome to join in the conversation. It's so easy on social media. On Twitter, it's @sports@SABC. We're the same on Facebook @Lebo Motswedi, @Belen Kedley. Just use our hashtag the Ladies Club.
The topic is talking about women who are in the league of their own, women who inspire others through running and to get fit and healthy. Many South Africans are now taking up road running, tried it as well, but the knees, man, they just buckled. And eagerly, obviously, the participation in many road races that the local calendar has to offer. There were plenty of those. And right up there in the starting lineup, you'll find professional runners who have made running their career.
These are the women who we all look up to, those women whose speed we envy and know that it will take some time, some doing to come close to their finishing times. We love them regardless. Our country is blessed to have a long list of elite women runners who simply make the nation proud. They really are in a league of their own. So I think an appropriate topic for us today.
Absolutely. Banyana were runners-up in the 2018 Africa Women's Cup of Nations. Sehlopha sa rona sa mafumahadi se sebeditse ka thata hore ba kgone ho kenella papading tsa mafumahadi tsa mohope wa bolo ya maoto ya selemo se tlang kwana fora.
The pride of the nation is Banyana. Temi Kgatlana was named as the player of the tournament. The speedy striker finished the tournament as the top goal scorer, netting 5 times to help Banyana to the AFCON final and helping the side qualify for their first ever FIFA Women's World Cup, which will be held in France next year.
Banyana. Which is something that we always start with in order to inspire you. And today we get our words of wisdom. She says a woman in society, particularly in South Africa and Africa in general, are the backbone of communities. They are the pillar of their families. They are the ones who nurture and who pass on ethics and values.
Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma is a South African politician and anti-apartheid activist, currently serving as Minister in the Presidency for the National Planning Commission for Policy and Evaluation. She was South Africa's Minister of Health from 1994 to 1999 under President Nelson Mandela, and then Minister of Foreign Affairs under Presidents Thabo Mbeki and Kgalema Motlanthe.
And 2012, she was also elected as the African Union Commission as its chairperson, making her the first woman to lead their organization. Such an incredible woman, and we have so many leaders like her, women on the continent that are really paving the way for our young girls.
But I think more than just being a woman in a high-powered position, it's the thought that she brings with her, you know, the moral and the ethics that she brings with her and the way that she thinks about society. And that quote that you read today, she says that if you really want to uplift the entire community, uplift the woman. And that's the kind of sentiment that we need more of here in South Africa.
Absolutely. An athlete. Baba ngata ba mmitsa Kesa. Empa lebitso la hae hantle ke Kesa Leboga Molotsane. E se Molotsane. All after this.
Welcome back. You're watching the Ladies Club. Thank you so much for staying with us. Remember, you can get involved in the conversation too on social media. It's so easy on Twitter as well as Facebook. Just use our hashtag the Ladies Club. Before we introduce you to our game changer today, let's speak a little bit about this team that will be flying the South African flag at the Women's World Cup next year.
Absolutely. Banyana have been recognized once again for the stellar year that they've had, with 4 of their members now being nominated for the CAF Awards. Now, Ribuaka, the ceremony, Dakar, Senegal, next year, 18th January. Banyana head coach Desiree Ellis has been now nominated for the Women's Coach of the Year Award by CAF.
Ellis's success since joining Banyana has been out of this world as she successfully defended the Kasafa Cup earlier this year. And it's under her watch that the South African national women's team qualified for their first ever FIFA Women's World Cup finals, which will be held in France next year.
Kesa Molotsane, who is certainly an inspiration to many after exploding onto the domestic road running scene last year, winning the Spar Women's Grand Prix series. In her debut campaign, Kesa has quickly transformed herself from a distant prospect over middle distances on the track and into now dominating and being a force to be really wary of on the local circuit.
Again, flaunting her talent in the 2018 season, Molotsane's flowing stride has repeatedly left her more experienced opponents stranded in her wake, and she's displayed the speed, endurance and patience required to develop into a world-class distance runner.
Ladies and gentlemen,
none other than Kesa Molotsane. Welcome to the Ladies Club.
Hello, ladies. Thank you so much for having me.
Kesa, we saw qadile ho matha, o na le dilemo tse 5. Tell me about the journey.
Well, I started running at the age of 5, and well, it wasn't part of my plans, but you know, I think that's where God led me. I've been running all my life, and I've been enjoying it. I did a whole lot of other sports as well, but at the ultimate end, I chose athletics over everything else.
Wow. Tell us what happened in that breakthrough year in 2017, where the whole country kind of stood up and was like, Kesa Molotsane, watch out for her.
Well, I really didn't expect it that soon. I think I've been working for that season for over 9 years now.
Wow.
Yes, since my last, international appearance in 2006. Well, I was in high school then, so I've been working towards that dream, and I think it came as a surprise to me myself.
Wow.
Now, since batho ba bangata ba ile ba tseba lebitso la hao selemo se fetileng mabapi le papadi tsa lebelo la Spar Grand Prix, ke ntho tse ngata tse o ileng wa di etsa that really put you in the spotlight. Mpolele ka some of the highlights tsa hao tse ntseng hore o kgone ho phetha mosebetsi wena wa Spar Grand Prix wa selemo se fetileng.
Well, I've been working with a whole lot of other people to, make me the athlete that I am right now. I worked with so many doctors, Dr. Fulyun, Surita. I've been working with my coach, Sarina Cronje. I've been working with Prinsloo. Those are the people that really were working on my program and all of that. The support that I received from back at home, from my province, from my hometown, and where I stay currently has been amazing, and it really put me up to a better pedestal, as I'm saying, and I experienced so much, so much more, and I learned a lot throughout the season.
It's quite something to have represented your country at a high school level and then waiting in somewhat of a dry spell and then coming out and having the year that you did. What kept you motivated through those years when results weren't going your way and when the international selectors weren't looking at you?
Well, Vaylin, I think, patience is key, and I've been working towards my dream because I loved athletics. I loved running. It wasn't just about what I gained from it, but it's what I gave in it. So I think I've been working so much just to be the person that I am from being nothing to, something. I really, really worked hard so that I can inspire and motivate a whole lot of other younger athletes. So I think I did exactly that.
Now, we're talking about your professional career, but it comes from a very small town, Freestad, Eleng Tabanch. That's where it all started. And the dreams of a young girl being realized. How big is road running, Tabanch?
I'm from a very small town in the Free State where, athletics is just another, part of sports, and they don't really recognize it that much. I think I was one of the few people that, took up athletics and, actually exposed it to my people. Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm hoping it's gonna grow from now, and since then they know there's someone who does something like athletics back at home, I think they will, invest in it as well.
But Kesa, something is happening in Bloem when it comes to athletics, because we've got Wade that's based there, and I think that in years to come we're going to see a lot more runners from your track and field athletes right through to your road runners.
True, I do support you, Valen, on that one, because we, I think maybe it's Pellis Park Stadium's magic. I don't know, because I trained there, and Wade van Niekerk trains there as well. Reinhard van Rensburg, one of the Olympians, trains there. Tapan Sillo from the Lesotho Olympian team also trains there, and we had our former Johan Cronje's records, being polished on the same ground. So I think maybe
there's something in the Free State water.
No, I think your knees. I think that will be magically much better if you go to that stadium. I think you must just go to that stadium and breathe that air, and then those knees won't be a problem anymore.
I definitely do think so. How did work? Your coach that you've been with for 9 years. I mean, in the industry, we know that coaches come and go, and to keep a coach for that long, the consistency of maintaining that relationship is not very easy. How did you manage to do that?
She is an angel sent from heaven, I must say, Uslebo, because she's a very patient and very kind person. I think the love for kids has really molded her into this career as well. So I think she's going to produce a whole lot of other athletes, good athletes for that matter, because I'm already seeing a whole lot of some other athletes from where I train coming up and improving their times and improving their performances. So she is a phenomenal person.
How would you wrap up 2018? Because it was a year of winning the Spar Ladies Grand Prix in 2017, not to be in 2018, however, but there were a couple of successes along the way. How would you describe this past year?
I think I was blessed enough, to be a part of 2018 because I at least got an award from G Sports as the public choice. So I think that's a highlight for me, and not a lot of people from the Free State got the opportunity to be recognized in that way. So it really means a lot, and I think that sums up my whole 2018.
Kesa Molotsane, we're going to take a little bit of a breather, but before we do, one lady that was also really phenomenal this year, Valen, being awarded the SAB Presenter of the Year is you. And that's we haven't said congratulations. I mean, it was really, really great to see your name come up and pop up there.
Thank you very much. And it's because I work with you guys that make me so fabulous, Just like your knees will be magically transformed when you go breathe that bloom air, it's because I breathe the same air as you guys that make it all the more easy. Time now for us to take a quick break. Do stay with the Ladies Club. We'll be back after this.
Welcome back. Ha re tswela pele ka lenaneo la rona le monate la mafumahadi le ketika mafumahadi a rona dipapadi mona Afrika Borwa, e leng the Ladies Club mona kanaleng ya bobedi. Moe motle hopolang hore o ka kopana le rona using social media platforms. Re go Twitter ke @sport@SABC, @Lebo @Valen Kirtley.
Before we continue our conversation with our game changer today, Kesa Molotsane, let's bring you our trailblazer, somebody that has blazed the trail for other women to follow. Now, there are so many role models to look up to when it comes to road running and middle distance running in South Africa, but today's trailblazer is Colleen de Reuck. Colleen is a long-distance runner from South Africa. She became an American citizen on the 11th of December 2000. She's had a long-lasting career, running well into her 40s, and made a total of 4 appearances at the Summer Olympics.
Now, she was a late bloomer, and her first major success came in 95 and 96 when she won the Honolulu Marathon and the Berlin Marathon. Now, despite numerous appearances in the Summer Olympics and the IAAF World Champs in athletics, medals never really came on the track for her, but she continued to be rather persistent.
Yes, she did, and a record holder, and still actually, you're on an unaided course over the marathon distance. She's still our national record holder. She certainly is somebody that has blazed the trail. I want to know though, Kesa, from you, who has been your biggest role model?
Off the track, it's my mom. She has been an inspiration in my career as well, not just me being her daughter, but she's contributed so much in my career and invested so much in my career. So I think she deserves the crown in my career as well.
Kesa, unale bo osi baba babedi. You're the middle child, you've got an older sister and a younger sister, and you saying that sport has always been ko familing yahao. How important is a family in your career? Because we know it's a lonely road to be an athlete.
Yo, Lebu, family is everything in my life. Ke pila, ke hema, ke, ke bapala my family. So everything that I do, I literally just do it to, to motivate them and to inspire them and to, just make them happy. The importance of my family, it's just out of this world.
Can you share with us the moment where your mom was the proudest of you, and she actually, you could sense that she saw what she had invested in you and all the time and the support that she'd given you had actually paid off? Was there that one moment or that one victory or that one race where where your mom kind of said, I now understand?
I remember very well because it was in Bloemfontein on the Free State Stadium. My mom is not a very loud person, but at that moment in the race, I heard my mom scream my nickname that she only calls me by. So that was the most humbling thing that I've ever received from her.
What's the nickname?
Mamiki.
Mamiki.
Yes.
Mamiki.
I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't even want to know because from, since I was born, I've been called Mamiki by my mom, so I don't really know what's the reason behind it.
What race was it?
It was a local race, a very small race, but, when my mom sees everything live, she just, she loses it. And I think that's when she eventually saw my talent at that stage. And I think it makes her happy. And she's just enjoying my career as well.
You've got very special names. Talking of your nickname being Mamiki, and babangata ba ubitsa Kesa or Kesa. They say empake Kesa Leboga. And your other AKA Wizeki Kinene.
Kesa Leboga means the important one. From birth, obviously. And Kinene is the name that I adopted from my aunt, who really raised me up since I was little until I was about 2 years, because she felt like my name is very difficult and long to pronounce. So then she gave me that name, and well, luckily it was a very good name because it means the important one.
Yes, and you've done very important things with that name and your career.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I don't even know where does Mamiki fit in all of this.
Have you inspired your sisters to also run?
My sisters are runners themselves. So even my mom is, she, after her 8 operations, she still walks. She walks still. So I think it's in their blood. I didn't even have to inspire them. They did it themselves. My older sister was a short distance runner, and then my younger sister was a middle distance and, longer distance runner. Now,
we all know you as a 10-kilometer road runner, but you've done shorter distances as well. Your 600 meters, your 1,500 meters. Would you say is your preferred discipline, and why?
I love the track. I love the red carpet so much, but I'm not so good in it. I think I do much better on the longer distances, but my ultimate race would be the 1.5 on the track, but I'm really good with the 5,000 as well, so I really love 1.5 and the 5,000 on the track.
When do you foresee, or do you foresee yourself moving up to the marathon distance?
Well, that's going to take quite a while, Valen, because I still have to, establish myself and, figure out what is what in my life in terms of family planning and all of that. Only then I'll, consider running up to, marathons, 42 kilos and all of that.
And are you considering getting into that family planning scenario?
Yes, I have a partner, so we have, planned something, but for the future, not now. So I'm just enjoying my career, and he is,
Look at your face light up.
He is a force behind my career because he played physio or a masseuse for 2 years before my career would even start up.
Wow.
Family is something that Kesa holds very close to her heart, not only because she comes from a super supportive one, but also because you understand the importance of families and you support a really great cause in the Free State. Just tell us a little bit about the academic hospital that they're wanting to get up and running there.
Well, I am an ambassador for the Mother and Child Academic Hospital that's going to be built in the Free State on the University of the Free State's campus, the Bloemfontein campus. So, well, I'm for you know, I dearly support mothers and kids. I think it's a great cause and it's a great initiative from their side. So I just thought, why not? It's for a good cause either way.
And how do you stay motivated in your career, in your life in general?
Reading the Bible, you know, motivates me, and I think that's the only reason I wake up.
Wow.
What is the motto that you live by, or the verse that you live by?
Well, the motto that I live by is good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best.
Wow. That is absolutely inspirational. I haven't heard that one before. But now, off the track, off the road, off what we know to be an athlete, Kesa, what do you do to let your hair down and relax?
Oh, Kesa is a mall goer. Kesa is a shopaholic. Kesa is, I don't know, like I do a whole lot of other things outside.
Okay.
I translate, you know, documents from the English to the Sotho version.
Wow, that's incredible.
I freelance, yes, and I do a whole lot of other things. I work at Gopsi Sports as like, you know, currently, and I'm involved in charity works, and maybe in the near future I'll open up my own foundation named after me.
Wow.
What is your advice to other young girls who watch you and are inspired by you?
The only thing that they have to do is to follow their dreams. Their dreams never lie.
And what is it that you still want to conquer and follow in terms of your dreams?
Everything under the sun. I take each and every opportunity that presents itself to me. So I think that's the way to go, and I think I'll continue doing that just so I conquer the world.
And if you have to take a long drive?
Yes, a really, really long drive. Who is in the car with you?
It's my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend, and who else?
It's just
two other
gonna be
people.
Me and Twila.
You and Babe. There's not even space for Mama at the back. No. And where would you want to go then?
Anyway, as long as he's there, I think I'll be good to go.
And 5 people to have dinner with, alive or gone, who would you have on your table?
It's gonna be my mom,
Yeah.
my 2 sisters,
Yeah.
and my uncle.
And the babe.
Babe.
Tulani! There's too much love for Tulani in the
there's
studio.
a lot of love for Tulani.
Okay, we've got World Champs coming up. I know that you are focused on your preparations, so it's not going to be massive roasts for Christmas in your household. What are your goals for World Championships? What are you going for?
I really want to improve my performances. I really want to improve my times and my position, because the last World Champs I was ranking 35th. So if I can just bring it down to just under 30, that would be a great, great, great pleasure, and, you know, yeah, a dream to come true to me.
And what does it take to get your ranking down to 30 and under?
A lot of commitment and no Christmas.
Really? So like really focus. Are you training every day? What is the training regime like?
Yeah, well, I train 7 days in a week, and I train in the morning and in the afternoons, except on Saturdays and Sundays. But there is a whole lot of other work in, you know, yeah, in the training.
Wow.
Okay, and what do you eat for all this training?
I eat everything.
No
except
way.
chocolate. I don't like chocolate.
You eat bread?
Everything.
You eat pap?
Everything.
So you're not like a strict this diet, that diet?
No, I don't have any diet.
And she only leaves out chocolate because she doesn't like the taste.
I don't believe you. Thank you so much for joining us and being part of the show. Keep us up to date with all that is coming up for you in 2019.
I'll certainly do. Thank you so much.
And we've been talking about our social media and where you can get hold of the Ladies Club. It's so easy, hashtag the Ladies Club. But she is on social media. What are your handles and how can people get hold of you?
Yes, I'm on Facebook as Kesa KC, Instagram kesa.kc, and on Twitter it's Kesa KC.
Lovely stuff. Please follow her. She is one of South Africa's leading lights when it comes to women's road running. That is our game changer today. Kesa Molotsane, good luck for the World Championships and for the preparations thereof.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
the Ladies Club.
Yes, remember that greatness is earned. It's never ever given. Until we meet again, goodbye.